back to the phone lines. We'll talk next to Ronald in Houston, Texas, Sirius XM 131. Hi, Ronald.
How are you doing, Hank?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. It's good to talk to you. I listen to you every day. I drive a truck out here on the road, and you just make my day every day about 5 o'clock.
Oh, thank you.
Just a couple of quick questions. This is the first time in my life that I've ever read the Bible, because it's always been the case of, well, the Bible says this, and, well, why does the Bible say this? I couldn't answer. So now I can answer a little bit better.
Oh, wonderful.
My brother, who's been a Christian for like 35 years, he told me before I got to Revelation to go back because it's pretty powerful. He said, go back to like Ezekiel and Daniel and read both of those, and then you'll get a better understanding of what's going on, which I have, all right? I'm in Ezekiel again. And one of the questions is the vision that Ezekiel saw at the Kabar River, the wheels. And I couldn't really get a good understanding of it. So I actually got on computer to see what it looked like, and it was amazing just to look at it. But my question was, like on the wings and the wheels itself, what is the significance of all the eyes?
Yeah, by the way, was it your brother that told you to read the book of Ezekiel and Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, to understand Revelation. Tell him that was a very wise word, because in many cases, Revelation is almost a recapitulation of Ezekiel. And so to understand what's going on in the book of Revelation, it's important to have a grasp of the Old Testament literature, because Revelation is 404 verses, and 278 of those verses are driven or derived, as it were, from the Old Testament. So you have no hope of understanding what is going on in the book of Revelation without having a good grasp of the Old Testament. But as far as the wheels are concerned in Ezekiel, just as the many eyes on the rims of the wheels symbolize God's omniscience, so the wheels within the wheels actually symbolize the four corners of the earth. And as such, what's in view here is God's omnipresence. But again, what's so critical is to recognize that when you get to the book of Revelation, John doesn't just take the symbols from Daniel or the symbols from Ezekiel and just recapitulate them. No, he modifies them because he has a different purpose for them. So it's important to recognize that it's not a one-for-one proposition just transferred from one book to another, but they're modified for a different purpose. And the purpose of the book of Revelation is to show something wonderful and glorious. And that is that there is going to be a time in which a new Jerusalem comes down out of heaven, prepared as a bride, beautifully adorned for her husband. So we should not focus on the Jerusalem that is below, but rather, if we want to be free, we ought to focus on the Jerusalem who is above, who is our mother. This is a point that Paul makes emphatically in Galatians chapter 4.